Hi everybody, it's Kay the Reader, and today I have a book review for you. I am reviewing Room by Emma Donoghue. Now, to be honest with you, I didn't read the book. I tried to read the book. I couldn't read the book. I just couldn't. So, a couple of weeks ago, I saw the book on audio at the library, and I said, you know what, let me give it a try on audio. Because sometimes for me, if I listen to it on audio, it's better than trying to read the book. Don't know why, but that's just the way it works for me sometimes. So, and I'm glad I did try it on audio because it brought the book to life, and I like the change of the characters' voices. You know how you read in color and you imagine it in your mind, where the audio takes away all that. You don't have to worry about reading it in color because you can hear it. So I know you know what I mean by that. So anyway, I'm going to try to give the review without giving you any spoilers because I don't like the spoilers, so I'm going to try to do it without spoilers. The story is about Ma, whose name we never really know. We only know her as Ma, and her son, 5-year-old Jack. And Jack is the narrator of the story, which can be annoying at times. But anyway, so what we learn is this. Ma and Jack live in like an 11 by 11 foot space, which is really a shed in someone's backyard. Ma was kidnapped 7 years prior, and 5 years ago she gave birth to Jack. So the two of them share a room 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, month after month. You know, can you imagine? Imagine being in a space that small with a 5-year-old, without all of the amenities that moms and parents have available to them to, you know, keep their child entertained. Someone young with all that energy. Ma has a few books, a television, and her imagination. And Ma does a tremendous job in keeping Jack occupied throughout the day. For the most part, there are times where she can't take it and she just goes to bed, and he calls it Ma's gone. She just kind of zones out sometimes because can you imagine the stress of knowing what's out there in the world and you can't be a part of it? You're just in that space. But to Jack, Ma was the world. Room was the world. Room, bed, rug, lamp, wardrobe, door, all those things were tangible, therefore they were real to him. And the only people he'd ever been exposed to in his life were Ma and old Nick, the kidnapper. And he's never really been exposed to old Nick because his ma puts him in a wardrobe at night so that he and old Nick have no interaction whatsoever. You know, just listening to the story made me feel so claustrophobic. Oh my goodness. It was like I wanted to just open my doors. You know what I'm saying? It drove me crazy. But you know, for Jack, his world is so small, and everything he reads in books, you know, he's like, that's in books. And then you have TV, and it was so hard for Ma to try to explain to him what in TV was real and what wasn't because he'd never been outside that room. So he had absolutely no concept that there were other people in the world, that when he saw a dog on TV it was real, that the people he saw on TV were actually real people, the buildings, the trees, the airplanes, until one day he sees an airplane. They have a skylight, he sees an airplane, and he can't believe that an airplane is actually real. So it is just, you know, and also Ma she's so loving and compassionate with Jack. I mean, at 5 years old, she's still breastfeeding him. Because I remember when I was listening, he kept saying, I wanted some, and she gave me some. I kept saying, some of what? What's he talking about? Then I started listening really close. He said, oh, she gave me some of the left one. I like the left one better. I'm like, oh, the baby's still breastfeeding at 5 years old. You know, because there were times where they might not get milk. You know, oh, Nick was just a mess. But anyway, and also I think that was a great way of them to continue their bonding. You know, that's something that they had that, you know, could never be taken away from them. I think that brought them even closer as parent and child. But anyway, Whew, it's just hard to explain. Like I said, explain what the book is about without giving spoilers. But there comes a point in time where Ma realizes, I've got to teach Jack about the outside world. He has to know there's something more for us than what's in room. And she gets that lesson across in certain ways, and the story takes a tremendous turn. So that's as much as I'm going to say so that I don't spoil the book for you. If you've read the book or if you've listened to it on audio, please comment below. Let me know what you thought about it. I know there are tons of reviews on Goodreads and Amazon, and I found that the book was very polarizing. People either loved it or they hated it. I'm kind of in the middle, but anyway, that's my review on Room by Emma Donoghue. So until next time, everybody, keep reading.